So thank you for showing an interest in the Headwize Mentorship course. I'm going to give you a guided tour. So when you are a paying member, you'll get access to the portal, which you can see in front of me. Now this is your dedicated learning portal. When you log in, you'll get your course option and it will show you the overview and your progress. So it keeps track of where you exactly are and it gives you the option to pick up where you left off, continue learning. Now I'll just select a video to talk you through it. So as you can see there are 10 modules and we set you up all the way to the foundations, what is trading, how to best navigate through the program. Then we'll set you up on your tools and all your software, so do not worry about that. We'll take you from the very beginning. We talk about the technical foundations and we'll give you an introduction to the indices and what we're going to trade. Then we'll jump straight into the strategy. Now, every video you'll see the play screen in the middle, the media window, and each video has the key takeaways. Now, another feature that we have in the portal is the mark is complete. So as soon as you feel like you've grasped the video and are confident to move on, this is when you click this and it will automatically update and progress will be automatically updated. Now, we have a key takeaway section, so each video you'll be required to watch the video as many times as needed, make as many notes as you need, and under the video there'll be a key takeaway. Now this also lets you move on to the next lesson. Some videos, they are task specific, so I'll find just a task for you here to show you how this works. So when you watch a video, it's quite heavy. Under the key takeaways there'll be a task and I'll give you examples or find 10 examples and then put them into your own server. Also, anything where it's a busy chart example, anything that's really important, I will take away all the noise and give you a clear, clean picture to follow and refer back to. Now we'll give you a strategy where you enter the market on, right? We'll take you step by step. We'll build you up from the foundation. You are required no knowledge in trading whatsoever. Once you've got the strategy, there'll be a case study, right? This case study is to ensure that nobody slips through the net. This is putting everything together that you've learned in this module, and I do believe there's 4 case studies. You'll then upload the case study into the Discord server, which I'll go over later, and they will essentially be marked by me or another member of the team. Every time you go to a case study, it will advise you to go in the resources, which is live on the site. These are all available to download. So you'll download the resource and you'll get given your clear examples. Now, this is to ensure that literally nobody falls behind. We are building you up from the very, very bottom, right? Now, the idea is we all progress at different rates and that's absolutely fine. Some people may require a bit longer in a certain module. You don't learn by watching videos, you learn by doing the examples. So everyone will progress at different rates. This is a system that I've put in place to ensure that everybody arrives at the same destination with the same structure. And it's this crucial feedback that I give you, which is going to ensure and enhance your learning essentially, okay? So then you'll do your case study. Then we'll teach you about a module, trade management and execution, risk to reward, the whole package. We have literally left no stone unturned throughout this whole module. Now, trading is often sold as quick and easy, and unfortunately, it's a long process. First, we'll teach you the strategy. You'll get your data. You'll backtest your data on historical chart. And this is where you'll first start to see that the edge that we have provided works. Once you have enough confidence, we will give you an advanced module to add refinements to the backtesting and we'll get your strike rate a bit higher. So if you look at my backtesting session here, you can see that I can backtest roughly around 50% strike rate over a period of time and give you a nice healthy equity curve. We will get you where you can go through historical data and select the winning trades with the edge that we provide at Headwize Markets, and you'll get a similar equity curve like this. Now, we have a student that is in the back testing phase already and his equity curve is looking fantastic, and I'll show you a bit later on. So that's the back testing. You get your psychology and mindset module nice and early, and once you've done your back testing, we'll go through the advanced, and then we'll go to demo to funded. Now, a common misconception in trading is that you are required to have a lot of money to participate in the markets to make anything of substance, where it's not true. Now, in the industry, there is something called proprietary firms, okay? This is something where you will pay a fee, you will have a challenge, you pass the criteria, and they will give you a book trades, or they'll give you simulated funds, okay? And you'll get paid on the performance. So if I just show you here, FTMO has been on the Forbes 30 for one of the best companies to work for. Now, somebody this month alone on simulated funds has been paid $250,000 with a 63% gain. Now, his account size is $400,000. We typically aim between 3 and 5% per month, but even 3 to 5% per month on a 100,000 account or 50,000 count, it is substantial money, and it will change your life. Now, it's really hard not to focus on the money too much at this stage, but this is where you can work towards and have it as your long-term goal, right? We firmly teach you about process over outcome. So until you manage the process and learn to trade and do every single step that we have laid out for you, the money is the last thing to arrive. So yes, it is possible, but your first and utmost priority should be mastering the skill, okay? So that's what's achievable. So essentially, one payout from any funded account will pay for your whole education, and that's the thing. These are skills where nobody can take them away from you. You can do it from anywhere in the world, okay? But the catch is, it's a long process, but it's most definitely worth doing. So after that, we'll do to demo to funded. We'll get you demo trading on simulated funds. And this is to, one, show yourself that you understand the edge to execute on a live market without the risk. But it's also to allow to get trading adjusted into your work schedule. This whole program is built around having another job or another career. Typically, when you are profitable, some days, well, for the majority of the days, you're not even required to enter a position. I take probably 1 or 2 positions per week, and the daily tasks around that only equate to around 20 minutes. But obviously, you have to get to this stage. Then we give you a community continuous growth section. Now, alongside the mentorship program, the online learning portal, we have a Discord server, okay? Now, this Discord is what's going to really accelerate your learning. It's where you have direct access to me and the other coaches that will be involved. And you get all of your questions answered real time. So I'll just show you on our Discord server. You come into the server, I'll give you daily outlooks, and the plan is I'll show you the areas where I'm trading from, okay? So within no time at all, you'll keep turning up and you'll be able to read my outlook and essentially trade from similar areas as me. We have live trading sessions every single week via a Zoom invitation, and the live course gets uploaded to our portal in the live course section, as you can see here. Now, you are invited to take part in these, or you can simply wait for the recording to be loaded into your portal area. Now, we all have different confidence levels. You aren't required to participate, nor are you required to be extremely vocal within the community. If you want to, the option's there. Trading is quite a lonely journey, but the idea is you'll be with like-minded people, okay? So I'll do my outlook every single day and show you exactly what I'm looking for and the areas that I'm interested in. We have a Q&A section. This is one person's check. It's done in a forum style, so you have, although the other students can access this page, you have a direct chat with me and you can discuss all of your ideas. This one particular student has put all this work, if you look to my right, within the last few months. Now, this particular student had to buy a laptop just to get onto the mentorship program. He had 0 experience, and the progress he's made within 3 months is exceptional. Not only does it give us faith that we have built a solid mentorship program, it's also a credit to how much work he has put in. Now, he's already got through his case studies. As you can see with his case studies, I'm sure he won't mind me showing you. I mark, I give him feedback. There we go. Thank you, mate. If you're happy, you're good to move on. This is essential, okay? If you are, like, you imagine building a structure and you have something out at the foundation, it's going to be visible at the top. Now, getting back to the foundation to undo that mistake is going to be a lot harder. So I give you these case studies, and it really gives me a chance to like have a little zoom in on your progress, and anything where you're lacking, I can say, great work. It's amazing to see you progressed. However, please go back to this video and have some more examples, okay? And then retry this certain section, or show me this. And it's the continuous back and forth that really elevates your learning, okay? Now, we have the question section and case studies, and then we have the general chat, okay? So I'll show you this particular student's back testing attempts if I can quickly find it. He has a tremendous equity curve. I think it may not be on here, but okay, this might be it. So here, within 3 months, this particular student is already back testing, and he is showing perfect results. This is his first take ever, and within 3 months is having positive months. He's journaling his trades, etc., and he's doing incredible. Also, last week he queried a position: is this trade valid? And I was in that exact same position, and I profited on that position. Now, this is absolutely phenomenal progress. Less than 3 months ago, he didn't even know what trading was. So you need to remember that this caters for every single person. Now, alongside the Q&A, the general chat, and the case studies, we have the content. Now, anything that I failed to articulate, we've only been open a short period of time, and we have had over 15 new additions to the client portal on the website. Videos, anything that I fail to articulate to a standard to which you can understand, I'll instantly work on a process where it's easier, add another video in, give you another task. And this is the work my end that really gets you up to speed. So this is what happens inside of the community. We have a outlooks, end of day, winning trades, etc. And this is where the direct access to me, I can really give you all my focus and time, and I can get you these results extremely quick, okay? Now, we can't guarantee that trading is going to make you loads of money and, you know, you're going to retire and live on a beach, right? We can guarantee that if you turn up with the willingness to learn, take part in the course, go through the community, and ask me as many questions as you possibly need, we guarantee you that you will understand and be able to safely enter and exit the market with a proven strategy. Now, the back testing, we require you to screenshot these successful trades, and you start to build a playbook. Now, more importantly, you're getting an idea and exposure to what actually works and what doesn't work. And within this playbook, I'm going to teach you how to refine, right? You're going to fit trading around your plan. I set you up on a diary, a journal, everything you can think of we have covered within this mentorship, and it's a special product, okay? Now, after the demo to funding, right, we push you into taking a challenge. When you trade, right, and you backtest and demo, you have no psychology issues, and then it literally becomes you versus you. We teach you how to journal and fill in a daily diary and journal all of your emotions around your trading. This helps identify and spot issues that's occurring in your own trading. Now, most traders think they won't have these issues, but as soon as you start to enter the live markets, that's where doubt, impatience, and this is where all the problems come to. This is where typically most traders never seem to get past. However, we have a whole module on backtesting, and through the power of journaling, we can identify what's going on within your psychology, and we have a system to put in place. And if you stick to the system, you work internally on what you're doing. Are you impatient? Are you risking too much? Are you over trading? If you stick to the systems that we require and provide, you will eventually get out of your own way and go on to succeed. Now, in terms of time, Liam, our star pupil, has only been spending 20 to 30 minutes per day. That's his threshold on what he can deep concentrate on. I was similar. And in the space of 3 months, he's already proven that the strategy we have gave him not only works, but that he understands it enough to backtest through historical data and yield positive results. And it's absolutely incredible progress in 3 months. Now, for him personally, he has an advanced module to get through. He is going to apply the refinements that I give him in the advanced, and then he is going to get a higher strike rate, and then he's going to move on to demo and applying for funding. And this is going to be all within the space of 6 months. Now, typically, as a rule of thumb, I aim to get you live in the market within 6 months, and then that time again to find your flow and get consistent. Some people it may take 1 year, some people it may take 2 years, some people it may take 3 years. And unfortunately, some people, if they don't work on the internal issues and listen to the systems that we provide, a lot of traders simply go around in circles. And it's not through lack of education or understanding, it's through control, okay, and discipline. Now, as you can imagine, the work we put in our end is extremely time consuming, so we are only taking on a few clients at a time. This is to ensure that anyone that's in the program gets the required attention. It means me and the rest of the team that work behind the scenes aren't overstretched, and we are honestly so focused on getting results. So anyone that takes part, you have our full attention, and we cannot wait to see you progress. Now, I'll go back to this. Trading sold is easy, and typically a lot of traders give up in the first 2 or 3 months. It's unfortunate that quick and easy sells, okay? Every influencer will promise you results, promise you funding in 90 days, and they sell you the lifestyle. Yes, you can have that lifestyle, but they are mis-selling you information. Trading is a hard journey, but it is enjoyable. We have built a program in which, honestly, each week you will just progress. And once you get that ball rolling, you will join Liam, which is no doubt going to have a lot of success in this industry. We have a Take 10 currently active where you'll get 10% off any of your subscriptions. If you have any questions, contact the support email on the Headwize Instagram profile. And yeah, I hope this has been quite informative. I do appreciate that a Zoom call is quite intimate and personal, and it's not for everyone's cup of tea. Any questions, fire them over. I'll see you on the Inside Traders.